Many amazing facts and curiosities in one video? Subscribe and let's start with Facts Marathon. Discover Eddie Menez, a modern artist who has gained fame for his sculptures depicting human figures, combining innovative ideas from conceptual art. His talent is evident in pieces that not only showcase forms, but also invite reflection on profound concepts. Janil Park is a design artist from South Korea who transforms wire into functional art. His creations, which include chairs, benches, and light fixtures, look like they came straight from a sketchbook. He works with metallic wires of various gauges to build structures that mimic hand-drawn lines. The great bustard is a flightless bird that roams the dry and semi-arid landscapes of the oceanic continent. This species is perfectly adapted to areas with sparse vegetation, where it walks long distances in search of food. It is known for its large size and camouflage plumage, which helps it blend in among the bushes. Lucas Akins is an aerial adventurer who has pushed the limits of skydiving to the extreme. In 2016, he performed a historic feat by jumping from 25,000 feet without using a parachute. The jump took place over the arid Californian desert, and his only safety net was, literally, a giant net installed on the ground. Vladimir Shmondenko is a 24-year-old Ukrainian who combines strength and humor in his digital content. Hailing from a rural village, he has taken social media by storm thanks to his witty gym pranks. In his videos, he appears disguised as an old man or a cleaning staff member, surprising everyone by lifting enormous weights with ease. In the Danish city of Odense, a tradition full of charm and folklore comes alive every year. The Goose Walk brings together a troupe of Toulouse birds that parade through the streets to the beat of vibrant drums. Led by a skilled drummer, these geese captivate locals and visitors alike. California native Chanel Tapper holds an impressive record thanks to a rare characteristic. Her female tongue measures a whopping 3.84 inches, making it the longest on record worldwide. This fact has placed her at the center of public attention and curiosity. Her uniqueness has been officially recognized and celebrated as an extraordinary trait. Sergei Shevchenko stands out as a master in the ephemeral art of balloon sculpting. His talent is reflected in striking creations, ranging from animals and flowers to imaginary characters and themed ornaments. He employs a variety of techniques and a vibrant palette to transform simple balloons into true three-dimensional works of art. The so-called zombie snail is a curious victim of nature and its strange dynamics. A parasite, in the form of a flatworm, invades these land snails and controls their behavior. By infecting them, this organism manipulates their movements to facilitate its own life cycle. Finn Jackson, originally from Sweden, has distinguished himself in the art of origami for his unique creations. He specializes in three-dimensional masks, which he folds using only a single sheet of paper. Thanks to his skill and precision, he transforms a simple material into complex and surprising works. Cloudgate is an iconic work of art located in Chicago's Millennium Park. Created by Anish Kapoor, a renowned sculptor of British and Indian origin, this piece has become an urban icon. Its polished, reflective form invites visitors to interact and contemplate their surroundings in a unique way. In 2017, the work titled Salvator Mundi, Dur, attributed to the genius Leonardo da Vinci, fetched a historic price at auction, selling for $450 million. This painting depicts Christ's blessing with one hand while holding a crystal sphere with the other. Although its authenticity has generated controversy among specialists, this did not diminish its impact or its global fame. In the vast arid lands of North Africa and the Sinai Peninsula lives a venomous snake known as the sand viper. This small reptile, barely reaching 12 to 20 inches, blends perfectly into its surroundings thanks to its sandy-toned skin. This camouflage allows it to go unnoticed by both its prey and potential enemies. The reefs of the Indo-Pacific are home to a small crustacean, famous for its role in the marine ecosystem, the Lismata amboinensis, ES. This shrimp is distinguished by its vibrant combination of red and white hues that make it easily recognizable. Beyond its appearance, its value lies in the mutualistic relationship it establishes with various species of fish, cleaning them of parasites and debris. In the Adriatic Sea, off the Croatian coast of Zadar, lies a small island that has captivated the world with its distinctive silhouette. Galesnjak, also known as the Island of Love or the Heart, is an uninhabited territory notable for its shape, perfectly resembling a heart. In 2022, Japan witnessed a one-of-a-kind event inside a local theater. A total of 178 people named Tanaka Hirokazus, ranging in age from 3 to 80, gathered in a single space. This gathering set a world record for the largest number of individuals sharing the exact same first and last name. Although it may seem incredible, some crabs have a swimming style reminiscent of a helicopter. Specifically, species like the blue crab have adapted hind legs that function like aquatic propellers. Thanks to these special limbs, they can maneuver with great speed and precision underwater. Snails have a very unique reproductive system, functioning as hermaphrodites, which allows them to fertilize each other. After mating, they seek out moist soil or safe havens to dig small nests. In these hollows, they lay their eggs with surprising and organized precision. Oddities surprised the public with an exclusive line that pays tribute to the famous series The Simpsons, ASE. This collection fuses the universe of the iconic Yellow family with innovative designs in sneakers and clothing. Each design includes details that evoke iconic characters and moments from the show. Among the curiosities of the fungal world, one species stands out for its vibrant blue color, the Lactarius indigo, lupin. Beyond its striking hue, this fungus plays a fundamental role in the ecosystem during the rainy season. It grows mainly in forests inhabited by pines, oaks, and holm oaks, forming a symbiotic relationship with these trees. Meet the Cooler Master Orb X, the most luxurious and expensive gaming chair on the planet, valued at $25,000. This innovative chair combines extreme comfort with advanced technology designed for demanding gamers. Equipped with a 34-inch curved monitor, it offers unprecedented visual immersion. In 2013, Palo Alto, in the heart of Silicon Valley, decided to honor the memory of Nikola Tesla with a dedicated statue. This 6'2" figure stands in front of the archive center that bears his name. The sculpture depicts the iconic inventor holding a giant light bulb, a symbol of his groundbreaking contribution to wireless energy. Halden, located in Norway, is a prison that breaks traditional stereotypes and has earned a reputation as the most elegant in the world. Rather than punishing, its main purpose is to help inmates reintegrate into society, which is why the cells resemble hotel suites, equipped with a private bathroom, desk, and television, and without bars. Around 250 inmates live there. Suda, an elephant native to Thailand, has amazed many people with his ability to create paintings. From a young age, she showed a special interest in the tools her caregivers used, even opening doors and handling objects with her trunk. Notifying this curiosity, the zoo team decided to provide her with safe paintbrushes, canvases, and paints, designed especially for her. The smallest bone in the human body is the stirrup, also known as the stapedius, with a length ranging between 0.1 and 0.12 inches. This tiny component is part of a chain of 3 ossicles located in the middle ear, along with the hammer and the anvil. Its essential function is to transmit sound waves captured by the eardrum to the inner ear, allowing the sound to be correctly processed and perceived by the brain. Elis Torhall, originally from Sweden and just 18 years old, has achieved remarkable prominence in the world of parkour. He began his adventure in this discipline when he was 10 years old and has since dedicated countless hours to training and improving his technique. Helix, a small Pennsylvania tortoise with spina bifida, couldn't use his hind legs due to a deformity. His owner, Randy Betts, fitted wheels to his shell so he could move around on his front legs. Luisa Yu, a brave explorer originally from the Philippines and with 79 years of life experience, has achieved an achievement that very few people in the world can boast. This tireless adventurer has traveled to each of the 193 countries officially recognized by the United Nations, accumulating unique experiences in every corner of the planet. Lulu Lotus achieved a world record by producing the loudest nasal whistle ever documented. When she blew a whistle, her sound reached an impressive 44.1 decibels, a surprising level for such a unique action. At just 20 years old, Braden McCullough holds the world record for the widest tongue ever recorded, with a staggering diameter of 6.3 inches. This measurement surpassed the previous record of 5.8 inches. Interestingly, Braden didn't know he had this peculiarity until he accidentally noticed how unusual his tongue was. Shigeru Miyamoto, the genius behind the Legend of Zelda series, chose the name of the protagonist princess as a tribute to Zelda Fitzgerald, the American writer and wife of the celebrated author F. Scott Fitzgerald. Miyamoto felt the name Zelda had an elegant and mysterious air that perfectly suited the character he wanted to create. Honey ants are known for their surprising ability. They can enlarge their abdomens up to 0.39 inches in size. This unique ability allows them to store a sweet substance composed of water and sugar called nectar, which they use for both nutrition and hydration. During periods when food is abundant, these tiny workers replenish their internal reserves to survive in times of scarcity. In the port city of Yantai, in the Chinese province of Taishan, stands one of the most impressive marvels of modern engineering, the most gigantic crane on the planet. Reaching 436 feet high and stretching 394 feet wide, this colossal machine dominates the skyline with its monumental presence. Although numerous films feature New York alleys, the city actually has only 5 genuine alleyways. Among them, only Cortlandt Alley, located in the Tribeca neighborhood, has official filming permits. This has made it a favorite location for film and television series shoots. A dedicated farmer managed to grow the largest strawberry ever documented, weighing an astonishing 10.23 ounces. To understand its magnitude, just know that a standard strawberry weighs around 0.53 ounces, so this natural gem was almost 20 times larger than a typical strawberry. The Koenigsegg Regera stands out for setting a new world standard by accelerating to 249 miles per hour in record time. This high-performance supercar reaches this extreme speed in just 22.87 seconds, improving its prix. Elephants move in a particular way that gives the impression of walking on tiptoe. This is because they lack bony heels like humans. Instead, the hind limbs are mostly made up of a spongy mass of fat and connective tissue that acts as a cushion. This structure allows them to support their enormous weight without damaging their legs. Before becoming a legend of contemporary art, Jean-Michel Basquiat made a brief appearance in the Blondie Group's Rapture music video. The strange tripod fish has slender, stilt-like limbs that allow it to rest on the ocean floor as if it had legs. Thanks to this peculiar structure, it can remain almost motionless for long periods in an unusual vertical position for a fish. This posture not only saves effort, but also allows it to go unnoticed among the sand and sediment. Since 2012, Victor Hugo Peralta and his wife Gabriela Peralta have been recognized by Guinness World Records for having the most body modifications in a married couple. Over the years, this couple has accumulated a total of 91 procedures, including tattoos, piercings, and various extreme cosmetic alterations. In the remote Canadian north, within the Yukon Territory, lies the smallest desert on the planet, the Carcross Desert. This tiny place covers just 1 square mile, an area that starkly contrasts with the typical idea of a desert. Digit is a humanoid robot created by Agility Robotics with the aim of revolutionizing automation in distribution centers. Its main function is to perform repetitive and physically demanding tasks, such as lifting, carrying, and sorting boxes within industrial warehouses. Leonardo da Vinci felt a unique affinity for animals, which led him to perform acts unexpected for his time. He did not hesitate to buy birds trapped in cages from street markets, not to collect them, but to free them and ensure their return to the skies. Muhammad Rashid arrived from Pakistan and achieved an incredible feat. In just 30 seconds, he cracked 169 walnuts with the force of his elbow. To achieve this skill, Rashid dedicated endless days of training and perfecting a unique and spectacular method. Thanks to this extraordinary ability, he was able to enter the prestigious Guinness World Record, standing out among the most impressive achievements in the world. On the tranquil southern coast of Thailand lies Koh Phangan, an extraordinary village built entirely on wooden stilts rising from the sea. This unique fishing refuge is home to nearly 360 families, including around 1,600 people descended from ancient Muslim seafarers from Java, Indonesia. Hope is an albino turtle who was born with a severe deformity on the underside of her shell, leaving her very exposed and vulnerable to injury. In such circumstances, the chance of survival is practically slim, but her caretaker decided to make a total commitment, providing constant care and protection to ensure her survival. In Denmark, there is a truly unusual energy facility known as Copenhagen. This plant, located in Copenhagen, stands out because its rooftop has been designed to function as an urban ski slope. Unlike a nuclear plant, Copenhagen uses advanced technology to transform waste into clean, sustainable energy. In 2011, Martin Huwald, a visual artist specializing in graffiti and urban expression, also known under the pseudonym Megs, took the initiative to transform a concrete structure into a vibrant piece of art. His intervention filled the structure with vivid colors and innovative designs, successfully sparking creativity and inspiration in those who observe it. In Nepal, there is the figure of the Kumari, a girl considered a living goddess. She is chosen according to strict criteria and lives in a palace in Kathmandu, where she participates in rituals and is worshipped as a divine being. Shani Shingnapur, India, is famous for being a village without doors or locks. Its inhabitants believe that the god Shani protects them, and surprisingly, almost no crime is reported there. The kudu bull, an African antelope, is notable for its long spiral horns that can measure up to 6 feet. In addition to being decorative, it uses them for defense and during mating fights. Colma, California, has about 1,500 inhabitants, but is home to more than 1.5 million graves. The city became the main cemetery when bodies were moved from San Francisco due to lack of space. Boxer Rocky Marciano finished his career undefeated with 49 wins. He is one of boxing's legends for having managed to retire without knowing defeat. During an ultra-marathon in the Gobi Desert, runner Dion Leonard was accompanied by a dog he named Gobi. She followed him 81 miles and, after losing her, he searched for her until he found her again. In rural India, an ancient ritual is still practiced in which babies are thrown from great heights onto a sheet. This is believed to bring good luck, despite being officially banned. Brock Lesnar is the highest-paid wrestler in the WWE, with an annual salary of $5 million. Although he won't appear on television in 2024, his influence remains high. The Lockheed U-2, also known as the Dragon Lady, is a spy plane capable of flying at over 75,000 feet above sea level, far above commercial airliners, making it nearly impossible to intercept. The black diamond apple, native to China, has a shiny black skin and is very rare. Its limited cultivation and exotic appearance mean it can cost up to $21 each. La Rinconada in Peru is one of the highest villages in the world, at 16,732 feet above sea level. There, thousands work in extreme conditions in artisanal gold mines. In 2015, former WWE wrestler Steve Austin launched his own craft beer, called Broken Skull IPA. The drink became popular for its strong flavor and its connection to his tough personality. Diana Armstrong of Minnesota holds the Guinness World Record for the world's longest fingernails, with a total length of 42 feet 10 inches. The longest is over 4 feet 3 inches. In 2022, San Marino achieved its first official football victory in 20 years, defeating Liechtenstein 1-0. The small country celebrated this unexpected and historic triumph. Yokozuna was the heaviest wrestler in WWE history, weighing in at 641 pounds. Despite his size, he was agile and won the world title twice. The Perfume Museum of Mexico offers a unique sensorial experience with more than 3,000 pieces, providing a glimpse into the history and manufacture of famous perfumes. In Anchorage, Alaska, every winter they build Snowzilla, a giant snowman nearly 16 feet tall. This tradition began in 2005 and continues to this day. The Pipa Yuang restaurant in China can accommodate up to 6,000 diners at a time. It's the largest in the world and is always packed, despite its enormous capacity. In Japan, bluefin tuna is auctioned for millions of dollars. Some specimens fetch hundreds of thousands of dollars and are used to prepare top-quality sushi. The fish Labroides dimidiatus, EI, nicknamed ocean dentist, cleans parasites from other fish, even predators, in a curious symbiotic relationship. The big maple leaf is a Canadian gold coin weighing 220 pounds. It has a face value of $1 million, but its actual value is much higher due to its purity and rarity. Bonati potatoes, grown in France, are the most expensive in the world, reaching $295 per pound. They are harvested only once a year in very limited quantities. Ricky Schroeder won a Golden Globe at age 9 for his performance in The Champ, becoming the youngest winner of the award in history. Muhammad Ali was born Cassius Clay, but changed his name after converting to Islam. He was an icon not only of boxing, but also of civil rights. McDonald's serves approximately 69 million customers a day, a figure that exceeds the population of countries like France. In Iceland, you can sleep in transparent bubbles surrounded by nature. From there, you can see the northern lights or enjoy the midnight sun. Panda caretakers in China earn $32,000 a year and receive free room and board. Their work requires love, dedication, and a lot of patience. Colombia's coat of arms still displays the map of Panama, a reminder that the country was part of Colombia until its separation in 1903. The sea breacher dolphin is an underwater capsule that dives to 39 feet with an 80-minute lifespan. Its electric propulsion systems offer a unique aquatic experience. Underwater adventure. The Gravity Industries jet suit has 1,000 HP jet engines and can reach altitudes of 281 feet. Worn by rescuers, it's a symbol of innovation. Fly like a superhero. The Infinity Floor uses LEDs and mirrors facing each other in art installations. One example is the TeamLab Museum in Tokyo, where reality is transformed. Art and technology fused. The Razer Project Christine keyboard features keys with mini OLED displays that customize icons and functions in real time. Unveiled at CES 2014, this Razer concept redefines the keyboard experience. Technology and customization in every key. The soothing LED bubble fountain combines bubbles, waterfalls, and RGB lights with remote control and a mobile app. This interactive decorative element creates a relaxing atmosphere. Technology and serenity in one. The Amazon Echo Hub offers touch control for home automation, such as lights, locks, and thermostats. This official Amazon product simplifies home control. Home automation at your fingertips. The Lunatech HydraShot multi-purpose bottle converts water into a jet, mist, or pressure wash by hand pumping. Ideal for camping and the beach, it's a registered trademark. Versatility in your backpack. The Swell Surfer Pro Surfing Simulator is a platform with pressure sensors and virtual reality for indoor training. Compatible with Oculus Meta, it offers a realistic surfing experience. Improve your technique at home. The Nomadic Office Backpack includes a folding desk and insulated compartments for laptops. Winner of the Red Dot Design Award, it's perfect for professionals on the go. A stylish portable office. The Meta Portal Go communication portal has a portable display with AI cameras for real-time interaction. With smart camera motion tracking, it facilitates video calls. Immersive communication. SolarTech UV reactive wear clothing changes color with UV light using photochromic pigments. This solar active technology offers a unique touch to your style. Fashion that reacts to light. The Hush Me voice mask features active noise cancellation and noise interference for privacy. It includes a MEMS microphone and lithium-ion battery, ideal for video calls. Hearing privacy. The Sea Eagle 285 FPB inflatable boat fishing board has a built-in electric motor, 30 pounds of thrust, and a removable rigid floor. With capacity for up to 4 people, it is versatile and durable. Aquatic adventure guaranteed. The SentrySafe QA-Pwn BE Safe offers a programmable lock, an anti-tampering alarm, and a child lock. UL rated for fire protection, it secures your valuables. Security and peace of mind. The Sleep Number 360 smart bed regulates temperature by zones and has snore and biometric sensors. With Sleep IQ technology, it improves the quality of your sleep. Rest smart. The LEV Moon levitating lamp floats magnetically and rotates silently with dimmable RGB light. Its 6-inch diameter and realistic lunar crater accuracy make it unique. Techie decor. The Invisible House Joshua Tree features low-E mirrored glass panels and a corten steel frame. Winner of the 2022 AIA Design Award, it blends in with its surroundings. Innovative architecture. The NeoRuler X features an e-ink touchscreen and laser measurement with automatic unit conversion. With an accuracy of 0.002 inches, it's ideal for construction professionals. Precise digital measurements. The EverySight Raptor AR glasses project HUD information onto the retina and provide alerts via LiDAR sensors. Developed for professional cyclists, they improve safety and the riding experience. Tech for cyclists. The Mangata Power Station includes 5 removable 5,000 mAh batteries with Qi wireless charging. With IP67 water and dust protection, it's perfect for travel. Portable and long-lasting power. The Eno Nomad hammock system has a foldable 7,075 aluminum frame and thermoregulatory pockets. With a maximum weight of 400 pounds, it's ideal for outdoor adventures. Comfort and durability. The Forpheus isn't your average ping-pong robot. It's an AI coach. It uses 3D cameras to analyze your movements down to the last detail. It has a battery life of 5 hours of intense matches. The best opponent you'll never pull a facing. Shred washes hair with 12 ultra-soft robotic fingers. Its 24 sensors adapt pressure to the inch. Originally designed for Japanese hospitals. The shampoo of the future is here. Bebop Heatem keeps your food hot like no other. It controls the temperature between 104 degrees and 158 degrees exactly. Its PTFE surface is safe and non-stick. Say goodbye to cold dishes with your meals. Skytran is an elevated, autonomous transportation system that works like a futuristic cable car. It moves on magnetic rails above traffic without touching the ground. It has already been implemented in cities like Tel Aviv and Gurgaon, India. Its capsules are small, fast, and quiet. It promises to change urban mobility as we know it. The Hyundai EVC robot automatically plugs into your electric car without you having to get out of the car. It detects the position of the port and adjusts the angle with inch-level precision. It uses V2L, vehicle-to-load technology, for efficient charging. Plus, it's compact and easy to integrate into parking spaces. The bike bunker capsule protects bikes with its ultra-resistant HDPE polyethylene design. It features a high-security ABUS granite lock and IP65 protection. Its curved structure blocks out rain, dust, or vandalism. It weighs only 40 lbs, making it easy to install. Your bike stays safe, even on the street. The Jetson Bolt Pro 3-in-1 is a fusion of a skateboard, scooter, and folding bike. It has STVZO LED lights for greater visibility and nighttime safety. It reaches up to 28 mi of range in just 2 hours of charging. Its compact design fits in trunks or under a desk. Urban mobility with style and zero hassle. Marginalia art is revived in modern books with illustrations along the edges of the pages. Artists like Tegan White and Benjamin Lacombe have taken it to another level. This technique originates from medieval illuminated manuscripts. It adds a visual and poetic layer to traditional reading. Reading becomes a more magical experience. Descartes' bottle is a classic physics experiment that teaches about pressure. Press the bottle and the dropper floats or sinks depending on the force applied. It demonstrates Archimedes' principle in air compression, ideal for children or students curious about science. A simple trick that explains complex laws. The AIST HRP-5P robot is a humanoid designed for high-risk jobs. Its specialty is railway maintenance, where high precision is required. It has arms with 7 axes of mobility and uses the ROS system. It can lift objects, tighten screws, or open doors. A steelworker who never takes a break. TapStrap 2 is a wearable that converts your gestures into digital commands. It uses EMG technology, or electromyography, to read muscle movements. Compatible with Bluetooth 5, it connects to smartphones, tablets, and PCs. You can type, control apps, or play games without using a keyboard. Your body is now also a smart controller. The 3D mural of Pejac's parrot in Barcelona appears to magically emerge from the wall. It uses the anamorphic trompe-l'oeil technique with great realism. Depending on the angle, the parrot changes shape and intensity. It fuses street art with high-level optical illusion, an explosion of color that confuses and enchants. Pedrosa Island, located in Spain, has been shrouded in disturbing legends about alleged apparitions of girls who suffered from progeria. According to local folklore, their souls linger there, manifesting themselves through whispers and sounds reminiscent of birdsong. Several witnesses claim to have seen fleeting figures among the trees and ethereal laughter floating in the air. It is estimated that the number of stars far exceeds the number of grains of sand that cover all the planet's coastlines. Tatsuya Tanaka is a Japanese artist renowned for his ingenious use of common objects to bring miniature scenes full of detail and humor to life. Through his miniature calendar project, he transforms everyday objects into small works of art that play with scale and imagination. Lalit Patidar is a young man from India who was born with hypertrichosis, a rare condition that causes abnormal hair growth all over the body. Nicknamed the Wolf Boy, he has faced social challenges from a very young age. Despite this, his strength and positive attitude have led him to become a symbol of self-improvement and self-esteem. The bionic flying fox is an advanced automaton designed based on the anatomy of a flying fox. Equipped with flexible wings made from a special membrane, it accurately mimics the movements of natural flight. It incorporates smart sensors and an artificial intelligence system that allow it to move with stability and grace in the air. The impressive vehicle, known as the Shockwave jet truck, was powered by 3 powerful jet engines. This uniquely designed and astonishingly fast truck could easily exceed 370 miles per hour in SP. Its tremendous power made it a star attraction at motor shows and festivals. A newborn baby has around 300 bones, each well-p. As it grows, many of these bones fuse together. This fusion process occurs during childhood and adolescence. As a result, the adult skeleton consists of only 206 bones, MSO. Leonardo da Vinci spent more than 4 years creating the Mona Lisa, a work that never reached the hands of the original commissioner. He kept it until the end of his life. After his death, the piece was acquired by King Francis I of France. The fruit of the cecropia tree is distinguished by its elongated shape and soft, spongy texture, accompanied by a sweet taste that is very attractive to various animal species. These fruits act as a food source for birds, monkeys, and other animals, which, when consumed, help disperse the seeds throughout the forest. Vietnam has established itself as a global agricultural powerhouse, ranking second in world coffee production, behind only Brazil. Furthermore, the country leads the international cashew market and is the main exporter of this nut. At the CERN facilities in Switzerland, there is a 6.5-foot-high sculpture depicting the Hindu god Shiva in his form as Nataraja, the Lord of the Dance. This figure symbolizes the eternal cycle of creation and destruction of the universe, a concept some link to particle physics, and was a gift from India. Supershi Island is a private and exclusive retreat designed solely for women, founded by Christina Roth. Various activities are offered on this island, including yoga practices, kayaking, culinary workshops, and experiences dedicated to holistic well-being. The stay lasts 5 days and costs between $3,000 and $6,000, depending on the options chosen. The Blue Tang, famous for being the inspiration for the character Dory in the Finding Nemo films, lives primarily in the vibrant coral reefs of the Pacific Ocean. Its diet consists of algae, which it carefully scrapes with its sharp, specialized teeth, contributing to the balance of the marine ecosystem. The pudu is recognized as the smallest deer on the planet, notable for its diminutive stature, which makes it especially adorable. Males of this species sport small antlers that barely protrude from their heads, adding a distinctive touch to their appearance. Krishna's famous butterball, located in India, is a huge granite boulder weighing around 550,000 pounds, EZS. This stony mass surprisingly sits on an incline, remaining in balance for centuries. Despite multiple efforts to move it, it remains firm and motionless. One Love Machine is an innovative musical group made up exclusively of robots, designed and built by artist Kolya Kugler. These mechanical musicians are assembled from recycled components, giving them a unique and eco-friendly character. Thanks to advanced autonomous systems, each robot can play different instruments without human intervention, creating live performances that fuse technology and art. The Tulum Jungle Gym is a unique outdoor exercise space located on the coast of Tulum, Mexico, where nature and sport merge in perfect harmony. This eco-friendly gym stands out for its use of equipment constructed from natural materials such as wood, stone, and bamboo, evoking a rustic style reminiscent of the Flintstones era. The lesser armadillo holds the title of being the tiniest armadillo inhabiting our planet. Measuring between 4 and 6 inches in length, this unique species is native only to Argentina, where it adapts to specific environments. Rich McCore is a creative artist from the United Kingdom, known for his ingenious use of black paper cutouts, which he integrates with cityscape photographs to create visual compositions full of humor and originality. His unique technique transforms everyday scenes into small, surreal, and playful worlds. Throughout his career, he has collaborated with various world-renowned brands, such as Coca-Cola. Julian Voss Andrié is an artist who fuses science and art, combining his knowledge as a quantum physicist with his talent as a sculptor. His creations are constructed primarily from thin steel plates, arranged in such a way that, depending on the angle from which they are viewed, they appear to vanish or merge with the surroundings. The Psychotria elata plant is a tropical species native to the humid regions of Central and South America. One of its most striking features is its intensely red bracts, which are strikingly reminiscent of painted human lips, earning it its popular nickname. The Hans Bridge, located in Da Nang, Vietnam, is an impressive structure suspended approximately 328 feet above sea level. Its distinctive design features two enormous stone hands that appear to gently support the footbridge, creating a unique combination of contemporary architecture and surrealist elements. The Infinite Tower of Books, located in Prague, is a striking work created by artist Matej Kren. This installation combines approximately 8,000 carefully stacked books with mirrored panels that produce an astonishing visual illusion of unlimited depth, as if the books were stretching into infinity. Brian Downey is an American designer specializing in the creation of exclusive hats, characterized by the use of antique fabrics and recycled materials that give each piece a vintage feel. His artistic work combines tradition and modernity, making each hat a unique and personal piece. The suits worn by NASA astronauts represent a multi-million-dollar investment, costing approximately $22 million per unit. The Triops cancroformis is one of the oldest creatures still existing on our planet, with an evolutionary history dating back more than 220 million years, making it a true living fossil. This small crustacean primarily inhabits ephemeral pools, temporary bodies of water that appear after rain and quickly disappear. The vehicle known as Cobra 2 is a rugged vehicle designed to operate in difficult and rugged terrain. This armored vehicle is primarily used in military operations, providing safety to its occupants from low-intensity detonations. Joseph Marr, a Berlin-born artist, has captured the attention of the art world with his unusual sculptures made entirely of melted candy. Fusing the visual with the edible, he creates highly detailed and emotionally charged human figures. Their poses evoke sensuality and drama, while the translucent texture of the sugar gives them an almost ghostly presence. Vanilla, a chimpanzee who spent nearly 3 decades locked in a cage in a New York laboratory, experienced the open sky for the first time in a Florida reserve. After being transferred to the Save the Chimps sanctuary, she had the opportunity to walk on grass and gaze at the horizon without bars. Her expression upon emerging was a pure mix of wonder and joy, moving everyone present. The moment was captured in a moving video that went viral around the world. In the town of Lisse, near Amsterdam, lies Keukenhof, a flower park that dazzles every spring with its display of tulips. Known as the Garden of Europe, this vast space is transformed into a sea of color with millions of flowers in full bloom. The diversity of shapes and shades creates a visual spectacle that fascinates tourists from around the world. Texas Longhorns are emblematic cattle of the United States, recognized for their enormously arched horns that can extend up to 6 feet 7 inches from tip to tip. This breed is noted for its physical strength and adaptability, allowing it to live in harsh environments with limited resources. The Guangzhou Circle, located in the city of Guangzhou, China, is an imposing building that reaches 453 feet in height and has 33 levels. Its distinctive design, based on a completely circular shape, is inspired by a traditional Chinese symbol that represents unity and perfection. The Nemertean is an elongated, soft-textured marine worm, commonly called the tapeworm. It is notable for its surprising ability. It can rapidly project a thin, fibrous extension that unfolds in seconds. This root-like structure serves both to trap its victims and to protect itself from potential threats. Native exclusively to Tanzania, very close to the imposing Mount Kilimanjaro, Tanzanite is a highly prestigious gem, notable for its exceptional blue-violet hue. This precious stone is actually a particular variety of the mineral zoisite, But what makes it special is its ability to change color depending on the light and angle from which it is viewed. In certain regions of China, an innovative technique has been implemented that uses drones equipped with flamethrowers to eliminate dangerous wasp nests, especially in areas where access is difficult or risky. These unmanned aerial vehicles allow colonies to be incinerated from a safe distance, significantly reducing the danger to workers. On the shores of Lake Neuchâtel, Switzerland, stands a unique sculpture known as the Shock-Lax Shark. This contemporary work of art depicts a shark seemingly emerging from the water, constructed from metals that capture and reflect light spectacularly, creating a striking visual effect. Eugene Bostic, an internationally renowned farmer, is recognized for having devised a unique train specifically designed for dogs. At the age of 80, he built a vehicle using recycled barrels assembled and modified to transport rescued dogs who guard his land. Thanks to this ingenious invention, Eugene is able to provide his canine companions with frequent and entertaining rides. The Tasmanian giant crab is an impressive marine creature. Considered one of the largest crabs on the planet, it lives exclusively in the cold, deep waters surrounding southern Australia, making it endemic to that area. Its enormous claws, which make up almost half of the animal's total weight, are essential tools for defense and capturing food. While final filming for the Harry Potter saga was underway, Maggie Smith, the actress who played Professor McGonagall, received the news that she had breast cancer. Despite the impact that the disease and its treatments, such as chemotherapy, had on her physical and emotional health, she remained steadfast and dedicated throughout the process. Kankraj bulls originate from the Gujarat region of India and are part of a breed of cattle known for their great strength and ability to adapt to different environments. Furthermore, Kankraj are prized for their balanced temperament and their ability to produce quality milk and meat. Julia Vins, popularly known as Muscle Barbie, is a Russian athlete who has made a significant impact in the world of bodybuilding. Her uniqueness lies in the combination of a delicate face and a powerful, muscular figure, which challenges traditional stereotypes of the sport. Thomas Burns managed to transform a common Echo Alexa device into an animatronic robot with a unique personality. Through his creativity and ingenuity, he added mechanisms that allow it to perform movements, display facial expressions, and offer a much more intimate and realistic interaction. In this way, I have transformed a simple virtual assistant into a true robotic companion with a physical presence and its own character. On the island of Kauai, in Hawaii, lies the sea cave known as Waiahuakua, recognized as the second largest of its kind in the world, reaching a length of about 150 feet. This natural wonder was formed from a crack in the volcanic rock, patiently shaped by the constant impact of water over centuries. What's unique about this cave is that it has two separate openings, an entrance and an exit, creating a fascinating interior. Cats have whiskers not only on their faces, but also located on the back of their front paws. These structures, known as carpal whiskers, act as highly sensitive tactile sensors. Thanks to these, cats can perceive nearby objects with great accuracy, allowing them to calculate distances and move precisely. Sepe is an artist renowned for his enormous paintings made directly on natural terrain, such as mountains and hillsides. He uses a special, environmentally friendly paint made from charcoal. Thanks to this sustainable technique, his murals do not harm the ecosystem and gradually fade with the action of rain. At 90 years old, Jim Arrington has earned a place in the Guinness Book of World Records as the oldest active bodybuilder in the world. Despite the natural marks left on his skin over the passage of time, his physical power continues to surpass that of many much younger athletes. In the Philippines, the town of Sagada is famous for its unique cemetery, where hundreds of coffins are hung on the cliffs, some dating back 2,600 years. This ancient tradition holds deep spiritual significance for local communities, who believe that by keeping the deceased suspended in the air, they are closer to heaven. Joe Scandrett has established himself as one of the most prominent figures in the world of parkour, thanks to his courageous and dynamic style. This high-performance athlete performs spectacular moves, descending building facades with astonishing ease and executing extreme acrobatics that only the most experienced practitioners dare to attempt. In Burma, there is a sacred site that attracts numerous Buddhist devotees, the famous Golden Rock. It is a huge, unique stone, completely covered in thin sheets of gold, striking in its appearance of being suspended in the air, perched precariously on the edge of a cliff. According to traditional beliefs, the reason this enormous rock mass doesn't fall is because a sacred hair of Buddha is embedded in its base. At 100 years old, Welter Orthman achieved an extraordinary milestone by becoming the person with the longest career at a single company. In 2023, he celebrated 85 years of continuous service in a textile factory, a journey he began in 1938 when he was just 15 years old. The Lundehund, native to Norway, is a truly unique dog breed due to a rare genetic trait called polydactyly. This mutation causes each paw to have 6 toes instead of the usual 5, giving it great ability to climb and maneuver in difficult terrain. A tiny orange kitten was brought as a cub to the capybara enclosure at a Malaysian zoo. To the surprise of all visitors and keepers, these large rodents not only tolerated his presence, but welcomed him as if he were one of their own. Today, the cat shares their daily life with them. Michael Motion has established himself as an iconic figure in the world of contact juggling, revolutionizing circus art with his innovative approach and unique techniques. His most memorable performances include routines such as the triangle and the table bouncing game. Shoji Takeuchi, a researcher at the University of Tokyo, has created an innovative robot whose surface is covered with living human skin. This development is based on the use of real cells to build layers that simulate both the dermis and epidermis, providing an extremely natural finish. To achieve this integration, Takeuchi's team devised a technique that uses gel and collagen, materials that replicate the function and structure of the human body's ligaments. In a town in China, a 92-year-old woman suffering from Alzheimer's unexpectedly escaped from a nursing home. The woman surprised everyone by climbing a 6.6-foot fence surrounding the facility. Upon realizing her disappearance, the center's staff immediately began a search, deploying several employees and 4 vehicles to track her down. After approximately 20 minutes, they managed to find her walking peacefully near the nursing home. In the famous animated series The Simpsons, it is curious to note that none of the characters have 5 fingers, but only 4. Located in southern China, on the banks of the Nanxi River, is Yanjing, recognized as the narrowest city on the planet. In some areas, the distance between its boundaries is less than 98 feet, which has forced its residents to build upwards. Thus, the city has transformed into a collection of tall buildings that support a population of approximately 400,000 people, maximizing the use of the limited space available. Lure Xu is a Taiwanese interior designer who has baffled the world by looking like a teenager, even though she's actually over 40. Her wrinkle-free face and flawless skin have earned her thousands of followers on social media. Without resorting to surgery or extreme treatments, her secret seems to be a combination of surprising genetics and healthy habits. Mad Charcoal is a visual artist whose specialty lies in the use of charcoal as his primary medium to bring to life portraits and landscapes full of expression and depth. His refined technique, combined with an unmistakable visual style, has allowed him to stand out within the contemporary art scene. Bashir Soltani, originally from Afghanistan but based in Canada, has distinguished himself in the art world thanks to his unique ability to create striking drawings with salt. Tammy Manis holds the women's world record for the longest ponytail, reaching an impressive 5 feet 8 inches. This is the result of a constant commitment that began in 1990 and has made her an icon of hair perseverance. A resident of Knoxville, Tennessee, she has maintained this distinctive hairstyle for over 30 years. Murat Kolak, a German veterinary chiropractic specialist, has become widely recognized on digital platforms for applying therapeutic manual techniques to pets such as canines, felines, and equines, seeking to improve their mobility and reduce muscle discomfort through precise adjustments and joint manipulations. This has generated a growing following among pet owners who value alternative care approaches. Following this marvel, in Japan, they employ a silent method to demolish buildings, Daruma Otoshi. Instead of explosions, they use machinery to dismantle floors from the top down, noiselessly, without massive impact, and with environmental precision. And then, would you dare to sleep hanging over mountains? In Italy, the Highline Meeting Festival brings together slackline enthusiasts suspended between mountains, even hanging from hammocks at extreme heights. Pure adrenaline, incredible views, and a global community for the bravest. A little later, a gigantic human crater was discovered in Yakutia, the Mirny open-pit mine. Bowl-shaped, it could swallow entire buildings and is one of the largest diamond mines on the planet, an impressive industrial footprint in the Russian Pacific. In Japan, the city of Nara is home to more than 1,000 deer that roam freely in the parks. According to folklore, they are divine messengers. They even cross streets at traffic lights, bows, and have been protected by law for centuries. In the entertainment world, Emerald Gordon Wolfe, a teenage contortionist famous for her appearances in productions such as The Conjuring 3, is a standout. Since her time on America's Got Talent, she has gained thousands of followers for her mind-blowing talent. Continuing with curious inventions, an automatic hamster dispenser is programmed to release food only when the rodent pulls a lever, keeping it entertained and well-fed with every attempt. In sports, there's Marcus Jurgens, an athlete who runs a marathon, backwards. He runs backwards for fun and fitness, earning curious glances and strengthening his abs in an unconventional way. In elite sports, Jomani Swanson is the shortest player on the Harlem Globetrotters. He tenaciously compensated for his height with dedicated training, and today he excels on the court and serves as an inspiration. In molecular gastronomy, they discovered that liquid capsules, like encapsulated cocktails, are created through reverse spherification, forming tiny beverage bubbles that are eaten like ice cubes. For sun protection without the routine, there's Snappy Screen, a European machine that sprays sunscreen over your body in 10 seconds, ideal for exclusive beaches. A team from the University of Miami created robotic feet with coffee and latex fibers, allowing robots to navigate rough terrain 40% faster. Technology is advancing toward the spectacular, with Igor Negoda's propulsion arm, a turbojet device that generates enough thrust to propel itself into the air, and dreams of a personal flying future. In the US, the startup Lit Motors unveiled the Cone vehicle, a hybrid of a car and an electric motorcycle that self-balances, reaches speeds of up to 171 mph, and offers 6 hours of autonomy. A girl named Emmy lives with her snake, Cher, as if it were a common pet. They grew up together, and their relationship is so close that they spend time cuddling. Cher was raised among humans, and Emmy learned to interact with her without fear. Disney has created humanoid robots called Stuntronics, capable of performing impossible stunts. They are designed to replace human stunt doubles on attractions at their theme parks. Lemon caviar is a finger-shaped fruit native to France. Its insides contain acidic spheres that explode when bitten, offering a fresh, citrusy flavor. It is highly prized by haute cuisine chefs. The Barkley Marathon in Tennessee, USA, has only been completed by 18 people since 1986. Runners must cover 224 miles with 65,000 617 feet of elevation gain. It is considered the toughest on the planet. Pastry chef Natalie Siedzerf creates hyper-realistic cakes that resemble sculptures. She has replicated everything from human faces to entire meals. One of her viral cakes was an edible portrait of Willie Nelson. Bruce Campbell lives inside a Boeing 727 converted into a home. He bought and converted it in the middle of an Oregon forest. Now it's a unique tourist destination. Photos of the F-16C taken in low flight over Wales show the pilot in action. The sharpness is such that you can see every gesture on his face. Lucas Zanato, an artist commissioned by the Finnish brand Polig, created the world's smallest cup. Everything was scaled to make the tiniest coffee. Many advertisements. The world's largest Wurlitzer organ is at Organ Stop Pizza, Arizona. It has 1,074 keys and was inaugurated in 1972. Eating pizza with music like this is another level. Meet Francois Dorlin, a one-of-a-kind photographer who pushes the boundaries of creativity using only his iPhone and a lot of inventiveness. His work is characterized by merging everyday moments with iconic scenes from films and television series, resulting in surprising and original images that capture attention and imagination. The Candela Kate is a luxury yacht that soars above the water thanks to its advanced design, allowing it to fly over the waves. Its approximate price is $50,000, and it can reach a top speed of 46 miles PHPS. Although waves pose a challenge for this type of vessel, its designers assure that it is capable of sailing stably and efficiently, even in waves up to 5 feet high, providing a smooth and fast experience at sea. Selwa Hussein is the star of an astonishing medical story. She is the first woman in the United Kingdom to live thanks to an artificial heart she carries in a backpack. This vital device weighs about 13 pounds and is composed of a battery, a motor, and a pump that pushes air through tubes connected to plastic chambers installed in its chest. These chambers constantly inflate and deflate, allowing blood to circulate throughout the body. Stephanie Millinger, originally from Salzburg, Austria, was born on July 14, 1992, and has gained worldwide recognition for taking acrobatics and contortion to extreme levels. This artist constantly challenges the limits of the human body with risky acts that she performs without harnesses or protection. In traditional Chinese cuisine, there is a curious ingredient known for its appearance of dark, fine threads. Fat choy, a cyanobacteria reminiscent of tangled hair. This organism, which grows in arid areas of northern China, has historically been highly valued during Lunar New Year celebrations. Beyond its neutral flavor, its popularity stems from the fact that its name phonetically resembles a phrase expressing prosperity and fortune. In the tropical rainforests of South America, there is a bird that is impossible to ignore, the umbrella bird. A member of the Cephalopterus genus, it sports a canopy-like crest and a hanging tie-like necktie on its chest. There are 3 known species, and its exotic appearance makes it one of the world's most unique birds. On the other hand, an electric unicycle called Emotion Adventure appears, reaching speeds of 50 mph and up to 124 miles of range, offering a compact and completely sustainable design that seems straight out of the future. Meanwhile, in Italy, an amusement park in Nervesa, created by Bruno Ferri and his grandson, features 45 rides powered only by gravity and human power, without a drop of electricity. With an inspiring story, Clay Dyer, a professional fisherman born without limbs, competes using his neck and shoulders, proving that passion and willpower can overcome any limitations. In Peru, there is the Chane Timpishka River, which boils at 194 gref due to geothermal activity in Puerto Inca. Its sulfur-rich water is prized for its medicinal properties. For techie fun, a YouTube channel built a breakfast machine made entirely of Legos. Capable of frying eggs and bacon, it demonstrates what can be achieved with just blocks and creativity. Pete Big Elvis Valet is an Elvis Presley impersonator who performs in Las Vegas. Not only does his voice and movements nail his unique charisma, he's also won thousands of fans for his unique charisma. The Smith People Mover is a horizontal lift that functions as a moving walkway. It goes up, moves, and goes down, all without changing angles. Ideal for modern architectural spaces, the Small 2 scooter was created by Tom Wilberg. It has wheels that are just 0.63 and 0.87 inches in diameter. It looks like a toy and only reaches 1.2 mph free. Yet, it's fully functional. Matt Jordan transforms wooden blocks into art using a lathe and resin. His videos show the entire process step by step. Anyone can try it with the right tools. Photographer John Van Eyjeken captured on video how a salamander forms from a cell. The result is an astonishing visual journey into the miracle of life. PigeonBot is a curious advancement in the field of nature-inspired robotics. This is a flying robot developed with real pigeon feathers, allowing it to accurately replicate the movements of real birds. This ingenious device was created by a team of scientists whose goal was to study in detail the biomechanics of bird flight. The roseate spoonbill, scientifically known as Platyleia ajaja, is a fascinating aquatic bird, notable for its vibrant pink hue, very similar to that of flamingos. This striking coloration is no coincidence, as it comes from the pigments present in the food you consume, primarily small crustaceans and aquatic organisms. Mimi Choi is a makeup artist who has taken her talent to a completely unusual level. Her specialty is creating hyper-realistic optical illusions on her own body, using her face, arms, or legs as a canvas. Thanks to her mastery of artistic makeup, she is able to transform her skin into surreal scenes that defy visual perception. Barry Marshall, an Australian doctor, carried out an experiment as risky as it was revealing. To demonstrate that certain bacteria were responsible for gastric ulcers, he deliberately ingested a concoction laden with the bacteria. Soon after, I developed clear symptoms of this disease, leaving the medical community speechless. In recognition of his contribution, he received the Nobel Prize in Medicine in 2005. In China, the Qingdao-Yinchuan Expressway features a truly striking visual system. Colored laser beams travel along both sides of the road. This technology is not decorative, but rather has a very specific function. It was implemented as a measure to combat driver fatigue at night. Before becoming Pope John Paul II, Karol Wojtyła's youth was marked by his love of football. He played as a goalkeeper in local matches in Poland, especially with MKS Krakow, although he was also seen playing as a striker on occasion. His bond with the club was strong throughout his life, and he remained a loyal supporter. Peo is a special horse who dedicates his time to visiting terminally ill patients in various hospitals across France, affectionately known as Dr. Peo. This horse was previously a competitor in horse racing, but decided to change his path to bring joy and comfort to those facing difficult times. On the global stage, the event known as the Tough Guy Challenge stands out. A 9.3-mile endurance race packed with extreme challenges. Competitors must overcome a total of 32 varied obstacles, including crossing glowing embers, navigating narrow tunnels, and facing lakes protected by electrified wires, among other challenges. Ilayaram Sekar achieved an impressive feat by solving 6 Rubik's Cubes while underwater on a single breath. This feat not only demonstrates his mental dexterity and ability to solve these complex puzzles, but also his incredible lung capacity and physical control. Picture the scene. You're quietly playing golf, concentrating on your swing, and suddenly, a giant alligator decides to stroll right next to you. That's exactly what happened to some golfers at Buffalo Creek Golf Club. A huge alligator crossed the fairway, calmly heading toward the lake next to the third hole. Lapland, located in northern Finland, is an area where reindeer care and husbandry are a fundamental part of local life. The inhabitants of this region have a very extensive vocabulary related to these animals, having nearly 400 specific terms to describe them and their distinct characteristics. In 1974, Philippe Petit, a balancing artist from France, performed one of the most daring feats of the century. He crossed the space between the Twin Towers by walking on a cable suspended hundreds of meters above the ground. Although his act was celebrated as an impressive feat, the authorities detained him after he descended, as he did not have official authorization to perform it. In Huanglong, China, are stunning hot springs noted for their vibrant and varied hues. This valley is home to natural pools formed by layers of limestone, the result of the accumulation of calcium carbonate from the mineral-laden hot springs. The colors of these pools fluctuate throughout the year. In Poland, there is a street named after Obi-Wan Kenobi, in homage to the iconic Jedi Master from the Star Wars saga. The initiative to name this street came from a fanatical neighbor who served on the local council, and his proposal was officially accepted in 2004. Lilian Baez stands out as an exceptionally creative makeup artist who transforms faces into authentic works of art inspired by the world of drawing. She uses special paints designed for skin, achieving striking and highly detailed visual effects. Her work goes beyond traditional makeup, making her designs look like authentic illustrations captured on skin. Meet Elizabeth Sweetheart, nicknamed the Green Lady of Brooklyn, a textile designer and creator originally from Nova Scotia, Canada. For over 20 years, she has made her distinctive lime green outfit an inseparable part of her identity. Her home is a true sanctuary of the color green. From the doors and staircases to the kitchen utensils and sponges, everything is carefully painted in various shades of green. Petite cereal is a gourmet cereal made up of small, artisanal croissants. Each package contains nearly 250 carefully handcrafted miniatures. Available in New York, this luxury product costs approximately $50 per box. Its production involves a meticulous process that includes dehydration, a sugar and cinnamon glaze, and finally, baking, giving it a deliciously crunchy texture. Martin Vaca, famous for his unconventional automotive creations, performed one of his most astonishing feats by converting a Boeing 727 into a working limousine. The aircraft, now retired from service, underwent a radical transformation. Its wings were removed and its structure adapted to make it legal for road use. Ryoyu Kobayashi, one of the most prominent names in Japanese skiing, performed a spectacular jump that has gone around the world. He traveled 955 feet in the air during an 8-second flight. This feat took place in Iceland, where the Red Bull brand installed a special ramp designed exclusively for the athlete to attempt this unprecedented feat. The Asian water buffalo, or wild buffalo, has immense horns that can measure longer than a compact car. According to Guinness, they reach 14 feet from tip to tip, an impressive endangered animal, vital to its ecosystem. Following this giant, in Dubai, police patrol in cars like Lamborghinis, Bugattis, and Aston Martins. Rather than chasing criminals, these supercars project an image of luxury and security for tourists. And yes, you can take photos if you see them. Changing continents in the Himalayas stands the Temple of Kedarnath at more than 11,500 feet. In 2013, an avalanche devastated the area, but the sanctuary remained intact, as if protected by a miracle. Not far back in time, but still nestled in the forest, lies Eltz Castle in Germany. Belonging to the same family for more than 850 years, it has survived wars and revolutions without being sold or destroyed. With 33 generations of history, it still retains its original decor. And from the medieval past, we jump to a seemingly otherworldly sea creature, the leaf slug. Known as Costacella kuroshime, it photosynthesizes through a process called kleptoplasty. It steals chloroplasts from the algae it eats, using them like a plant to transform light into energy. In the field of extreme sports, Vadim Makarov and Vitaly Raskolov climbed the Shanghai Tower, over 1,970 feet high, without safety equipment, risking everything for the adrenaline rush. The Roboboa robot snake, available in Europe and North America, mimics a real boa constrictor. It slithers, rises, and functions as a lamp or remote control, combining technology and organic design. In Japan, students from the University of Tokyo created a dragon-shaped drone. Its articulated structure allows it to fly, fold, and navigate through narrow spaces autonomously. In Sweden, a little pony named Alvin has achieved something truly extraordinary, earning a place in the Guinness Book of Records. Alvin is the only known pony that can walk a distance of 16 feet using only his hind legs. His trainer, upon meeting him, immediately realized that Alvin possessed a special quality that set him apart from the rest. Tony Bo is a Spanish trials motorcyclist, considered a living legend in this discipline. He has accumulated an impressive record of 34 world championships, divided into 17 titles in the outdoor category and another 17 in the indoor category. Thanks to these achievements, Boo is positioned as the rider with the most world crowns in the history of trials. Now we travel to the heart of Saudi Arabia, where enormous umbrellas measuring 82 feet on each side and 66 feet high protect thousands of pilgrims. In Al-Haram Square in Medina, these structures fold like flowers and reduce the heat by up to 14 degrees thanks to their special UV-reflecting fabric. Traditional Turkish ice cream uses goat's milk and a vegetable thickener from Middle Eastern orchids, giving it that elastic, heat-resistant texture that makes it a unique delicacy. The eastern hognose snake has a trick to scare off its enemies. It inflates itself, writes, and if that doesn't work, it plays dead. This technique is called thanatosis and confuses predators. Apple Park, Apple's headquarters in Cupertino, is a futuristic circular building that resembles a spaceship. It has over 2.8 million square feet of offices and green spaces designed to inspire creativity. 9-year-old Edward Mills climbed a 492-foot tower to raise money for cancer in honor of his mother. He became the youngest climber in the United Kingdom to achieve such a feat. The Miyazaki mango is considered the most expensive in the world. Grown in Japan, it has a sweet flavor, a gelatinous texture, and even the peel is edible. A true fruit gem. The X-Turismo hoverbike is a Japanese flying motorcycle that reaches 62 mph and rises up to 16 feet. It costs $150,000 and was tested by Dubai police. Eric Grankvist built a cabin from scratch without using power tools. He used pulleys, axes, and hammers, just like in ancient times. His goal? To live like a real lumberjack. The Kiwami Japan channel created an engagement ring made from human fingernails. Although it sounds strange, the artisanal process and the final result are surprising. Tigers possess extraordinary strength in their hind legs, giving them amazing leaping ability, capable of propelling themselves up to 20 feet in the air and covering horizontal distances of more than 33 feet. This makes them agile and deadly predators, capable of ambushing with great effectiveness. Belgian creative Vincent Baal creates visual compositions using the shadows cast by common objects. His artistic method, known as shadowology, transforms ordinary figures into imaginative images, earning him widespread acclaim on digital platforms for its originality. Svetlana Kapanina is a distinguished Russian aviator specializing in aerobatics, internationally recognized for her exceptional talent. Throughout her career, she has won numerous world titles in aerobatic flying competitions. Her ability to execute complex and risky maneuvers has placed her among the world's best pilots. Brian Stanley lost an eye to retinoblastoma. Instead of opting for a traditional prosthesis, he designed an innovative solution: ocular prostheses with LED lights that can be used as flashlights. They operate for up to 20 continuous hours without generating heat or discomfort, combining functionality and comfort. The Afghan hound stands out for its sophisticated appearance and long silky coat, which gives it an air of nobility. Native to the mountainous regions of Afghanistan, it was developed to hunt in difficult terrain, giving it great speed and endurance. Tony Baloney's, in New Jersey, is famous for its original and daring pizzas, with unconventional combinations that defy tradition, turning each dish into a surprising gastronomic experience. The Irish Wolfhound, one of the most imposing dog breeds due to its size, can reach 3.3 feet at the withers, easily towering over breeds like the German Shepherd. Its elongated silhouette and past as a wolf hunter in Celtic lands make it a symbol of quiet strength. Xinmin Yang is a veteran bodybuilder from China, recognized as one of the first to promote the sport in his country. At 74, he defies the passage of time with a physique that could be mistaken for that of someone under 50, proving that dedication keeps the body strong and youthful. In Australian ecosystems lives a very striking reptile, the ruffed lizard. This animal is recognized by a fan-shaped fold of skin around its head, which it displays spectacularly as a defense, increasing its apparent size to intimidate potential predators. In northern Thailand, specifically in the city of Chiang Rai, stands a one-of-a-kind structure, Wat Rong Kun, also known as the White Temple. This building is not a conventional temple, but a fusion of the sacred and the contemporary. Its gleaming white structure, adorned with inlaid mirrors, represents spiritual purity and the clarity of Buddhist knowledge. The Yancheng Dafeng Dream, located in Jiangsu Province, China, holds the Guinness World Records title for the largest permanent labyrinth on the planet. This impressive structure was designed to offer a unique experience of exploration and challenge, attracting visitors from around the world. In the heart of Guilin, China, lies a fascinating cavern known for its unique rock formations that have been patiently shaped over millions of years. In October 2023, Bobby, an Alentejo Mastiff who left an indelible mark due to his extraordinary longevity, died on Portuguese soil. At 31 years and 165 days old, APO, she far exceeded the usual life expectancy for her breed, which is only around 12 to 14 years. This noble canine was recognized worldwide as the longest-lived dog ever recorded. In Hawaii, surfer Ha'a Keolana has taken her training to the next level with a method few would dare to imitate. To strengthen her body and mind, she descends to the bottom of the sea and walks while carrying a 55-pound rock. This unconventional training not only improves her physical endurance, but also helps her remain calm in extreme situations. In the city of Prague, enormous figures cling to the surface, resembling colossal babies. These sculptures, created by the provocative Czech artist David Cherny, do not go unnoticed. Made of steel and weighing 419 pounds each, these climbing babies have become a surreal symbol of the city. Its disturbing and disproportionate appearance is a blend of criticism, humor, and modern art. The giant anteater, also known as the palm-eating bear, has one of the longest tongues in the animal kingdom, reaching up to 24 inches, he said. This incredible tool is designed for efficient hunting. It is covered in a sticky substance and has small spines pointing toward the throat. Thanks to this adaptation, these curious mammals can devour tens of thousands of ants and termites every day without having to completely destroy their nests. Meet the long-nosed weasel, an enigmatic and little-known creature that is among the most intriguing animals on the planet. This unique marsupial is found only in the temperate forests that extend across Chile and Argentina, especially at altitudes close to 3,280 feet above sea level. Its appearance and behavior make it a subject of study for biologists interested in South American fauna. Impression. Liu Sanji is a spectacular nighttime music and light show presented on the waters of the Lijiang River in China. What makes this show unique is that it uses the natural environment itself as a stage, turning the river into the largest open-air auditorium in the world. The production was conceived in 2004 by renowned Chinese film director Cheng Yimou, who combined traditional elements with modern technology to create an unforgettable experience. Approximately 31 miles west of Bangkok, Thailand, stands a majestic temple known as the Dragon Temple, dominating the surroundings with its imposing structure. Its design was born from an intense spiritual experience of its founder, who conceived every detail during a 7-day fast and deep meditation. The structure reaches a height of 262 feet, ESL, a symbolic figure that represents the years Buddha spent on Earth. Arnold Schwarzenegger made history by becoming the first non-military citizen to own an electric Hummer. The striking red model he chose was based on the classic Hone, albeit with even more imposing dimensions. Its acquisition marked a milestone, as it combined the power of the iconic military vehicle with a more environmentally friendly propulsion system. Lake Enriquillo, located in the Dominican Republic, is a unique natural formation due to its surface lying 46 feet below sea level. This saline lake is the largest of all the Caribbean islands known as the Antilles. In addition to its unique geographic location, Enriquillo serves as a vital ecosystem for local wildlife, hosting a large population of American crocodiles. In Japan, there are special regulations for professional sumo wrestlers that prevent them from driving cars or motorcycles. This restriction is primarily due to the physical dimensions of these athletes, who, due to their large size, face difficulties fitting properly into conventional vehicles. The Matryoshka diamond is a geological wonder, consisting of one gem encapsulated within another. This unique specimen was discovered in 2019 by a Russian mining company and represents an exceptional find due to its extreme rarity. To date, only one diamond with this characteristic has been found in all of history, which has perplexed scientists. Amaury Guichon stands out as one of the most creative and renowned pastry chefs worldwide. His ability to combine traditional techniques with striking designs has led him to revolutionize the art of pastry making. Thanks to his talent and innovative vision, he has gained international fame, inspiring a new generation of chefs. The Puli is a dog breed originating from Hungary, famous for its unmistakable appearance. Its most distinctive feature is its coat made up of thick, long curls, some of which can touch the ground. These dogs, originally bred for herding, are agile and full of energy. Their woolly coat also provides protection from harsh weather. A unique feature of the Spanish village of Setenil de las Bodegas is that many of its homes are partially located beneath enormous natural boulders. This characteristic is due to the fact that the town is nestled within a canyon formed by the erosion of the Guadalupe-Cun River over thousands of years. La Goutte de Diamants holds the title of the most expensive bottle of champagne in the world. Its exclusive design includes a label crafted in 18-karat white gold, adorned with brilliant diamonds that lend it unparalleled luxury. This exquisite collector's item is valued at approximately $1.5 million. In Japan, traditional public telephones have undergone a surprising transformation with the rise of mobile phones. To prevent these booths from falling into oblivion, municipal authorities have found ingenious ways to breathe new life into them. One of the most original ideas has been to transform them into tiny aquariums visible to the public, filled with fish and aquatic plants. In China, an impressive life-size Gundam statue, reaching 59 feet in height, was erected. This monumental figure adorns the main entrance of the Lalaport Shopping Center in Shanghai. Its construction was announced in July 2020 and completed in April 2021, generating great excitement among fans. Although there are other Gundam statues around the world, This one stands out as the first to incorporate mechanisms for realistic movement. Macquarie Island is an isolated island in the vast Pacific Ocean, roughly halfway between Australia and Antarctica. This remote location is renowned for hosting unique colonies of penguins and seals, which thrive in their wild environment. From a geological perspective, Macquarie Island is notable for being one of the few places where oceanic crust and the Earth's mantle rocks emerge above the sea surface. Kimchi is an iconic dish in South Korean cuisine, made by fermenting vegetables. Its most common ingredients include Chinese cabbage, radish, garlic, and ground red chili pepper, giving it a rich, spicy flavor. This food is not only a staple on the Korean table, but is also valued for its digestive benefits, thanks to its richness in probiotics. The colossal puppets created by the French company Royal de Luxe are a marvel of modern street theater. These larger-than-life animated sculptures are impressive with their level of detail and movement. Each figure requires the coordination of about 30 people to bring it to life before the public. The most imposing one stands nearly 36 feet tall and weighs several tons. Despite its name, the white rhinoceros has a grayish hue to its skin, not white. This imposing creature, which can weigh up to 5,070 pounds, faces a critical threat of extinction. Its existence is threatened by illegal hunting, driven by the value of its horns on the black market. Furthermore, the reduction of its natural habitat has accelerated its decline. Steve Jobs, one of the founders of Apple, never finished college. In 1972, he enrolled at Reed College in Oregon, but just 6 months later, he decided to drop out. Guided by his intuition and unconventional vision, he began a path that would lead him to transform the technology industry with the creation of the giant apple. The dodo, a bird native and exclusive to Mauritius, disappeared in a surprisingly short period of time, just 80 years after it was first sighted. This rapid extinction was primarily due to pressure from human activity and the arrival of introduced species that disrupted its natural ecosystem. The densuke watermelon, grown exclusively in Japan, is considered the most expensive fruit in the world. Its price can easily exceed $6,000 per unit due to its rarity and unique characteristics. This special variety is distinguished by its completely black skin and sweet, juicy flavor, making it a highly coveted luxury product. The world's smallest football league is contested on the remote Isles of Scilly, consisting of only 2 teams, the Garrison Gunners and the Woolpack Wanderers. Throughout each season, these 2 teams face each other in a variable number of matches, ranging from 14 to 20. Despite its small size, this competition has a history dating back to the 1920s and keeps the island's passion for football alive to this day. Toads and frogs have a peculiar mechanism for ingesting their food. They need to blink to swallow it. This is because, when they close their eyes, the eye muscles exert pressure on their mouths, helping to push food into the digestive system. In other words, their eyes not only serve to see, but also play an active role in the feeding process. In certain places, such as New York City, there is an unconventional method that authorities use to deal with delinquent drivers. When someone accumulates multiple unpaid traffic tickets, the police may attach a device called a barnacle, which works using suction cups to their windshield. This panel completely blocks the driver's visibility, preventing the vehicle from driving safely until the debt is settled. Santa Cruz del Islote, located off the coast of Colombia, is recognized as the most densely populated island on the planet. Despite its small size, barely over 2.47 acres, this tiny island is home to approximately 100 inhabitants. The concentration of people in such a limited space makes daily life there very unique, with homes and activities closely intertwined. According to data provided by the World Meteorological Organization, the city with the most sunny days on the planet is Yuma, located in the state of Arizona, United States. This city enjoys an annual average of more than 4,000 hours of direct sunlight. Located in Dallas, Texas, the imposing sculpture called Giant Eyeball has become a point of interest for visitors from all over. With a height of over 30 feet, this work of art holds the title of the largest sculpted eye in the world. Nauru, a small country located in the Micronesian region, is unique in the world for not having an official capital city. Unlike most nations, Nauru has not established a formally recognized administrative or political center as its capital, making it a notable geopolitical exception. This unique characteristic reflects the uniqueness of its territorial and administrative organization. The Naja Naja, commonly called the spectacled cobra, is easily distinguished by a distinctive pattern on its cap. Two black spots connected by a curved line that appear to form glasses. These snakes typically average about 3.3 feet in length, although they can occasionally reach almost 6.6 feet. Since 2003, Mark Court, a talented British artist, has been exclusively responsible for applying decorative lines to Rolls-Royce automobiles. His workshop is located at the Goodwood factory in England, where he creates each stroke by hand, without resorting to automated technology. This artisanal technique ensures a unique, personalized finish for each vehicle. Furthermore, buyers have the option of commissioning special, elaborate designs. African elephants present a much greater challenge when it comes to domestication compared to their Asian relatives. While some African elephants have been trained to thrive in reserves and parks, they have not reached the level of domestication or widespread use enjoyed by Asian elephants. The Hanging Temple, also called Xuankong, is suspended on the side of a cliff 246 feet above the ground, near Mount Heng in Shanxi Province, China. Its construction dates back more than a century and is attributed to a monk named Liao Ran. Meet the green toucanet, a truly unique bird due to its vibrant plumage. This tiny species is native to Venezuela and is usually found in forested areas ranging from low altitudes of 330 feet to heights close to 6,230 feet above sea level. Its presence in these diverse ecosystems makes it an essential component of the local biodiversity, notable for its beauty and adaptability. Although they may appear docile and charming as young animals, hippos grow into extremely territorial and aggressive adults. This imposing mammal, with its robust appearance and massive body, is actually the most lethal animal on the African continent. Although it is not a predator in the traditional sense, its immense strength, surprising speed on land, and unpredictable behavior make it an even greater threat than lions or crocodiles. One of the world's most fascinating and charming felines is the caracal. This wild species inhabits the arid, open regions of the African continent and parts of Western Asia. Nocturnal. The caracal is easily distinguished by its long black ears ending in tufts, which it uses with great precision to detect sounds around it. In the animal kingdom, the hummingbird is the only bird capable of flying backward. Its rapid wing beats, up to 80 times per second, allow it to perform amazing maneuvers while feeding on flower nectar. Its tiny heart beats around 1,200 times per minute. In the digital world, the first email was sent in 1971 by Ray Tomlinson. The curious thing is that the message was meaningless, a test to see if the system worked. Thus was born a tool that revolutionized global communication. Iguazu Falls, located between Argentina and Brazil, are made up of nearly 300 waterfalls that stretch for almost 1.86 miles. Its name comes from the Guarani language and means big water. The spectacle of falling water is so impressive that it was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site. In Japan, there is a festival called Naki Sumo, where sumo wrestlers compete to see who can make a baby cry first. It is believed that babies crying drives away evil spirits and brings good health. And that's all for you, awesome people. Don't forget to subscribe for many more interesting things.